So, Joven, we saw your submission video and we loved it.
The reason I'd be perfect to be the co-host of DC All Access is because I'm full of personality. I'm fun to watch, makes me a good host. Now, I'm passionate about all things DC, and I have the best damn fans you can ask for. Oh, and I have a Batman tattoo. Yeah.
And now you're here!
And I'm so excited to be here. Thank you so much. I feel like a little kid in the candy store.
Have you had a chance to check out DC headquarters?
I did. It's a lot larger than I originally expected, but I'm sure you've seen this entire place.
Yeah, I mean, I've had a chance to walk around a little bit.
Personally, my favorite was the library with every single comic DC has ever made.
It is so cool, right?
Oh, and then there's the replica Batcave from the comics. I was so stoked to be down there. How much do you think they pay that British guy to be like, Master Bruce, to everyone that walks by?
What are you talking about?
And then the gorilla, dressed like Gorilla Grodd, getting everyone to like and subscribe to DC All Access. That was just brilliant. I would have never thought of that.
No, now you're just making stuff up.
No, it was cool.
Okay, I want to go on this tour.
On NBC's hit show Constantine, Harold Perrineau plays John's mysterious advisor, Manny. I actually had the chance to ask him what it's like portraying this hell-blazing angel on network television. Also, what it's like to be a warrior from heaven.
At the end of the day, I think Manny is definitely a good angel, or at least that's my take on it. He's really just impatient at this point, and that he has to watch Constantine is something that's maybe angering him a little more than it should, you know what I mean? He doesn't necessarily like Constantine, he doesn't trust Constantine, but needs him for this thing he's trying to do. And the one thing that Manny always knows is that even when it's really, really looking dark and scary, that this is where John Constantine shines.
Now, the show is looking amazing so far, but what are you excited for the fans to see that's coming up?
We're developing stuff with Manny. Like, every day we're finding new stuff that he can do, stuff with his wings that's awesome. I mean, you're just gonna be like, yo, Manny's the man, or the angel, or whatever he is. He's the one.
Smells are burning, but there's no sign of fire. Some serious telekinetic energy was spent here last night. What is it you want?
Battle plans, John. Time to draw them up.
Battle plans, eh? You know bugger all about what we're up against.
I know there's a darkness rising, John. It's ancient beyond measure. You're going to stem the tide of its attacks.
And, what makes me so special?
Nothing that I'm aware of. St. Peter, Ignatius of Antioch, Joan of Arc, John, they were special. You're more of a desperation move.
The Justice League Dark unites some of the most infamous supernatural members of the DC universe. I chatted with writer J.M. DeMatteis to find out what Frankenstein, Deadman, and Zatanna are up to.
One of the themes we played with in the book is that all magic has a price. You just can't go bingo bongo, something wonderful happens, and that's the end of it. So they did this spell that saved them from this entity that they were opposing. The result of it was that the team was blown apart through time. So Zatanna is at the very, very, very beginning of time. There's another group at the very, very end of time, and a third group outside of time. And so now they're all sort of isolated, and this other threat rises, which is an even bigger threat than the threat that they stopped in the beginning of this.
In Arkham Manor, Bruce Wayne's former estate is now used as an asylum to house the criminally insane. Here's writer Jerry Duggan on Batman's latest undercover mission to his former home.
At the beginning of the second issue, we find that Bruce Wayne and Batman has adopted a new mask, a creation called Jack Shaw, who's hiding in Arkham to solve the murder of some inmates. As the series progresses, you'll see Batman try to play into his new identity and sort of preserve the mask, and that might involve him acting a little bit crazy.
Arkham Manor is one of 3 new Gotham series. Are we going to see any possible crossovers in the near future?
And we've been working closely, especially with the Gotham Academy people. There will be some fun interconnectivity.
You can pick up your copy of Arkham Manor #2 tomorrow on store shelves.
Lego Batman 3 Beyond Gotham features over 150 of the most iconic DC heroes and villains, but some of them can be a little tricky to find. That's why we're here to help you hunt them down. We're going to show you how to unlock the new Queens of Crime and Unearthly Likeness achievements. First up, Poison Ivy. Once you've unlocked the Hall of Justice, run to the right of the main entrance. Destroy the Silver Green Lantern statue and use a Big Fig to smash open the secret entrance in the floor. In the swamp outside the Hall of Doom, there are a series of tasks you can complete for different villains. After placating Mr. Mxyzptlk and Penguin, Poison Ivy will appear. Safely get her through the flames to unlock Swamp Thing. Then move on to her second mission, Love Stinks. Ivy is emitting too many pheromones and is driving Swamp Thing love crazy.
It would seem I've overdone it on the pheromones.
Yes, that is as gross as it sounds. Explore to the left and you'll find a mini laboratory. Use the magnet suit to move the potion into position. Stand on the button to heat it, then magnet again for a final mix. For cooling off Swamp Thing, your reward is an unlocked Poison Ivy. Now you move into the Hall of Doom. Knock out a quick Batgirl mission and Harley Quinn will appear.
You got a sec?
She'll ask you to change into a crash test dummy outfit using the character customizer first, but it's her second mission that you're really interested in. Harley wants to get back to her roots as a therapist. Lead 3 neurotic heroes to her and the Harley Quinn medallion is yours.
Let the healing begin.
Purchase both Ivy and Harley and bam! Achievement unlocked. To unlock the An Unearthly Likeness achievement, you'll need to find the Batman of Zur-En-Arrh, a trippy version of Batman who was revitalized by Grant Morrison in his Batman R.I.P. story arc. The chest that contains the Zur-En-Arrh medallion is found in the Batcave trophy room between the Arkham Knight Batmobile and the Batman 66 set. You have to activate 3 circuits to open the chest housing Zur-En-Arrh. The first is a pressure plate hidden under some boxes next to the stairs. To the right of the chest, break apart some containers to assemble a lever that activates circuit number 2. And finally, blow up the silver object above you to the right. Throw the switch and the Super Batman of Planet X is yours. There you have it, 3 characters down, 147 to go.
Also on store shelves this week is the hardcover collected edition of The Wake. Now you can actually win a copy signed by Scott Snyder himself. All you have to do is tweet us your favorite DC series by Scott Snyder and then use the hashtag DCAA giveaway.
Okay, I have combed every inch of this place and I have not found a Batcave.
Well, that's obvious.
Because you made it up.
No, it's because we're going into the holiday season, so they cleared it out to make room for the Fortress of Solitude ice rink.
Ice rink? I love ice skating. Can we go?
I thought you would never ask.